Hello again there, Badgers, an angry pagan. Now, there's a lot of doom talk about climate change, and despite how fast we are making it compared to what it ought to be, really, it's how do I put this? What we need to be talking about is adapting to the changing climate. What needs to be normalised, in my opinion, is the spreading of knowledge about how climate change has affected the earth before. Because how do I put this? When I listen to normal people talk about this stuff, you know, people in areas like this, you know, if I hear these people talking about climate change and sea level rise, if they ever talk about it, they talk about it in like, oh, this is happening in 50 years and oh, we don't need to worry about this stuff, or it's not real, it's just weather. Now, if we can normalise the conversation about how climate change has affected life in the past, we can get through to people about how our Earth never stays the same. Volcanoes and earthquakes are proof of this. Right? They are geological proof of this. So, I think we should be normalising that. Because it's about having an relative understanding of stuff, about relative understanding of these subjects compared to our lives. That's where we lose a lot of people when it comes to the environment crises. It's because people cannot connect that to them. They find it impossible. So what we need to do is explain to people how this stuff affected life before. And most people will get extinctions. They do tend to understand extinctions. That's one thing that I can grant. Actually, there's a lot of people, like, once it's explained to them, they can understand extinction events in the broad strokes. But because they don't get explained how it would affect them, people are like, oh, just carry on with daily lives. No, we need to change how we do things in our daily lives. That's the whole point. We need to adapt and we need to change, just as the earth always changes. And that is one of the other things that I feel is missing from these conversations. Whenever I hear, I listen to or watch a debate between the centre left or lefties against the right wing or the centre right, and one of the things that almost never comes up is the fact that the earth is constantly changing. It's not staying the same. The earth has never stayed the same. So yeah, don't want to know what you guys think. Do you think that my angle on this is a correct direction to try and push this kind of thing? Or do you think I'm a little bit too optimistic in how much people can understand about the history of life on this planet? So yeah, it's been one angry pagan. My shield at your backs, guys. My sword at your service. Blessed be and God willed.